Girls, if you're interested in watching some simulated FIFA, this is the place to be. I'm your boy MillzySawUs and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 6 episode January Part 2. So we are in the middle of the January transfer window. We do not have a lot of targets and quite frankly not a lot of action has been happening if I'm at all honest. But we do have two emails. So we're going to check out these two emails, one of them being a Uruguay FA national team offer for me to manage, and like always I'm going to reject that offer. So fear not, I have no interest in taking part in international duty. Do have a couple of transfer offers, one for Hebron and one for Varane, so let's check them out right now. Hebron I am trying to sell, and EA Guingamp would like to buy him from me for $5 million. That is his value. He is 75 overall and 26 years old. One of my right midfielders, a former second team player with okay form and content morale. I'm going to do a big shout out for Creeper Cat for joining me on this stream. How's it going? I hope you're doing really well and I hope you enjoy the show. Now I reckon I can conjure just a little bit more money from EA Guingamp, and I'm not going to take the piss neither. I'm going to literally ask for 1 million more. I'm not going to be stingy because I have all the money in the world. However, AS Monaco, our arch nemesis, would like to buy Raphael Varane, one of my best defenders in my first team, for $60 million. My chief executive has commented and he has said, and I quote, "Varane has been in great form recently and is one of our top players in his position. There's a chance they'll accept if we ask for a sum between 60.7 and 71.2. Now guys, you know me, I never turn down an offer. So what I'm simply going to do is make a counter offer that's borderline ridiculous, because AS Monaco are our arch nemesis. We do not want one of our best defenders going to that club, especially since they're in the same league as us. Now, Creeper Cat reckons we should keep Varane. I totally agree with him, but at the same time, I'm not going to just go boom and then submit the offer. Now, don't get me wrong, I do not want to lose Varane, so I really want to make this counter offer quite high. So maybe 160 just sounds about right. If they can cover that, then I'm not going to give a shit. Then I could use that money along with all the rest of the money that I got to buy myself 3 or 4 world-class defenders, if I'm at all honest. So that sounds like a reasonable counter offer to me, especially for someone like Varane. And between me and you guys, I just shoved my pen in my mouth. I can't believe I just did that by accident. Between me and you guys, I'm being a bit of a dick. So I'm just going to ask AS Monaco 160 for Varane. So if they don't like it, they can just kiss my ass. Now, at the moment, we are currently in the Coupe de Ligue, the quarterfinals, so to speak, against AS Saint Etienne as our next game. 3 days from now. And what I want to quickly check out, guys, is the sell players section, just to see who else we're trying to get rid of. So we're currently in the process of trying to sell Hebron. Also, we would like to sell PK, a former first team defender of mine, and a former goalkeeper of mine, Diego Alves. Once we've sold all 3 of them, then that's it. We've literally sold all the players that we've wanted to sell. Just a quick reminder, Thiago Silva is going to be retiring at his contract end, and these are the players that are currently loaned out at the moment. We have no one else on loan offer, and basically that's it. So we're just going to have to see what happens this January. Creeper Cat has said, "You are one of my favourite streamers, YouTubers." I really do appreciate that, Creeper Cat. You are absolutely awesome. And I'm going to give you an air high five for that. There you go. Now, we're going to move on, guys. I think we just need to digest the fact that we are one of the richest clubs in the world. And as you can see right there, this is the reason why. Over $400 million. But guys, I would like to do a big shout out to my first subscriber since joining on YouTube, LucaZade, also known as Luco HD. How is it going, my man? Hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoy the show. So let's push on forward, guys, because I really don't think there's anything else that I need to focus on. However, allow me to quickly remind you what's on the card for this stream. We, like I said before, have got the quarterfinals against AS Saint Etienne, and one of my ultimate goals for this season is to win the treble. If we do win the treble, then we might move on to another club during this career mode. If not, I would like to aim for that 15 season mark with PSG. It's a tradition that I like to do on FIFA every year, so it would be nice that you guys can experience that with me. And then we're going back to the Liga against one of our other rivals known as Bordeaux. Then we start the Coupe Nationale against Paris FC by the looks of it. If we have a look at the fixture, we are indeed going up against Paris FC, and I do believe it's the second round of the Coupe Nationale. So if we can get the quadruple, that'll be awesome. You know, 2 domestic cups, 1 continental cup, and the Liga. That would just be the dream, wouldn't it? Then we're going back to the Liga to take on Lille, and then our final game of the month will be against FC Nantes. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to say a very corny catchphrase: let's get crack-a-lacking. If we see an email, we will stop the simulation process and we will check out my emails. Lukaku has declined my contract offer, saying, I've reviewed your contract offer with my agent and we can't agree with your conditions because I need to understand the role that I will have at your club. Thank you for your interest, but please revise your offer and my agent and I will take it under consideration. Okay, Lukaku. Let's give him 3 years, the 240 that he wants. If he becomes a squad rotation player, I'm going to be completely honest with him and see what he says about that. Then we've got Max Cruz saying, I've reviewed your offer with my agent and we can't agree to your terms because I need to understand the role that I will have at your club. Okay, fair enough. So he wants 200,000. So let's offer him the 200,000, 3 years as a sporadic first team player. Now I have no intention of adding Max Cruz to my team. He's just going to be there on the sidelines watching every game so I could just make a couple bucks off of him. You know, he's just a means to make me a little bit richer. I may not get his value, but at least I'll get something. And, you know, getting something for a free player, that's a bargain. So I'm going to see if he accepts the sporadic first team player role. It might go for it. You can never tell. And this is what I like about FIFA. It can be quite unpredictable. But guys, allow me to introduce to you Eden Hazard, who will be joining us in Season 7. If I continue working with PSG, we're going to have Eden Hazard in Season 7. We'll be paying him $325,000 a week. And I do believe he's going to be a crucial first team player. He'll be with us for 5 years. He's got 0% of goal bonus. So we're just going to have to see what happens in Season 7. Will we need to loan out Ronaldo or Neymar again? Or will we need to sell one of them? Or even both? I don't know. We're just going to have to see what happens. I'm sure we're going to work around it. And I'm sure we're going to figure something out. So I'm more than happy to sign that. And then we've got Julien Begu. Now, one of my subscribers, known as the Xbox Car Chuckle, the Car Chuckle Xbox, he absolutely loves this guy. And according to him, in his opinion, he reckons this striker right here, 83 overall, 27 years old, valued at $30 million, okay form at the moment, and very happy at EA Guingamp, reckons this man is better than my striker Griezmann, and I want to prove it to him that he's not. So come season 7, I'm going to put Begu to the test, and I will have him for the entire season and see whether or not he gets more goals than Griezmann does. So I'm going to accept that straight away, and he'll be getting paid $240,000 a week. So Julian Begu, welcome to PSG in my 7th season. Got a bit tongue twisted there for a second. Now we have transfer offers. We have a reply from Atletico Madrid in the process of buying Gerard Piqué. They have offered me $17 million. I can't remember what I asked for before, but I want to get rid of Piqué. I'm not gonna like, what's that expression I'm looking for? Beat around the bush. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm just simply gonna accept that. I can't remember how much I did pay for Piqué, but he's 33 years old, 84 overall. He's dropping down in attributes. It's time for him to go. So Piqué, I do hope you enjoy your time at Atletico Madrid. Now West Ham from the Premier League would like to buy Goncalo Guedes for $57,500,000. A very big amount of money. Now Guedes has only been in my squad for just a little while, and he is a squad rotation player of mine, so I really don't want to get rid of him. So if West Ham could give me, let's say, 100 million, I'm actually going to be really cheeky and just say 100 million, then I'll be more than happy to get rid of him, because that is a shit ton of money. And bottom line, guys, I don't want him to go, so I am going to put a huge price on his head. I could always reject all offers, but I don't want to be that kind of FIFA player. I want to be a little bit like Simpsy and always make a counter offer, because you never know that AI might think, oh, you know what, West Ham could afford that, let them buy him. And then I'll be fine. I'll be like, okay, you know, take him for 100 million. That's a ridiculous amount of money, but I will definitely take that and just get myself another squad rotation player. It's all the same to me. So now that that's all done, we can push on forward, which means quarterfinals of the Coupe de Ligue. We have another couple of emails. It is Manu who has said, I've reviewed your offer with my agent and we can't agree to your terms because the wage you have offered me is too low. If I'm at all honest, I have no interest anymore in signing Manu. So I'm just simply going to delete the email and forget about him. 34-year-old, I could barely make money off of a 34-year-old. So I'm just going to forget about him. We have reviewed the price tag you have set for Varane and we do not believe that he is worth that much. Fair enough. So AS Monaco are going to stop pursuing Varane. That is fine by me. Now, the Coupe de Ligue is here. We are going to need my best team in form. So Griezmann and Lacazette will be up front. My double Frenchman, I was going to say double Frenchman duo, but I think we could come up with a better name than that. Maybe I don't know. Let's just call them the double Frenchman duo. That's the best name I can come up with right now. But maybe you guys can give me a better name. What should we call this tag team of Griezmann and Lacazette? Rodriguez will be behind them in that cam role, so he can support them on the attack. Pogba and Fabregas will be have been paired up this season in the middle. They've been doing rather well. Ronaldo is on the left-hand side. Bale is on the right-hand side, and my back strongest three, Alaba, Hummels, and Varane, are in the defence. Hummels is my captain, and Manuel Neuer, my best goalkeeper, is in goal. On the bench, we have Benzema and Suarez supporting the strikers, Halilovic and Rakitic supporting midfield, Gaia and Smalling currently supporting the defence, but I reckon I can replace one of them for a stronger defender. We could put Zuma, because he's younger and he still has a lot of room to grow instead of Smalling. But Smalling has 1 overall point above Zuma, so we're going to keep him there just for now. And then we've got Costa, who is supporting the wings for Ronaldo and Bale in case they get a little bit tired. So I'm quite happy with that, and let's just make sure my reserves are in order. So we've got Juan Carlos, 90 overall, first in the line. Maybe Alves was second. Let's put Guedes third. PK fourth. Probably Januzaj. No. Gould will be fifth. Januzaj sixth. Zuma seventh. Silva eighth. And Hebran ninth. And I think we're ready, guys, to be honest. Formation looks good, the roles looks good, the instructions looks good, and the tactics looks good. Let's save that and get crack-a-lacking, guys. Fingers crossed, let's hope that we get the win. I do not want to be knocked out at this point in the cup. But the Coupe Nationale is a little bit more important than the Coupe de Ligue. So best of luck, boys. Best of luck. And we definitely won that one, guys. We smashed Saint Etienne 3-0. Goal scorers today, Ronaldo with 2 and Alaba with 1. Even though Ronaldo is 35 years old, he has still got that fire within him and arguably one of my best players. Varane gets a yellow card. Obviously, that transfer talk from AS Monaco to bring him on board has got him a little bit jittery. But, you know, he needed to take it out on one of the players on field and luckily never received a red card. For substitutions, Smalling came on for Hummels and Gaia came on for Varane. So a very good match, boys. Very good match. One email after that game, and EA Guingamp have said we reviewed the asking price for Romain Hebran, but that is unfortunately more than we are willing to spend at this moment. We have submitted a new offer that we hope you will accept. Do you know what, guys? I'm not going to beat around the bush any longer. That is his value. I am going to accept it, and I wish Hebran all the best. Unfortunately, it's with a rival club. Not big rivals, but you know, that kind of team that that may get that cheeky win with the bigger clubs every once in a while. But we're just going to have to see what happens, guys. So now we're going to push on forward. If we receive any emails, we will stop the simulation process. Now, we've received some tournament prize money from the Coupe de Ligue. And it's $415,800. So that's very nice. PK has been sold to Atletico Madrid for $17 million. So the board has given us 14.5. We wish him the best of luck. Lukaku has accepted my contract offer of 3 years, $240,000 a week. He will be a squad rotation striker. So Everton, use him as much as you can, because come season 7, Lukaku is mine, and I reckon he'll be appropriate as Begu's teammate. So let's just see what happens in that department come season 7. So I've never worked with Lukaku before in FIFA 16, so it'll be interesting to see how well he does in simulation. But we do have another offer, guys, and it's for Varane, and FC Bayern, our European rivals, would like to buy him. They are offering us 56. Now, exactly what we're going to do with AS Monaco is make a very pricey counter offer. We did say 160, so I'm going to do that again with FC Bayern. Whether they can afford that or not, I don't know, but we're just going to have to see what happens. Making sure no emails are in our archives. We are in the clear, so let's push on forward. Bordeaux will be our next game. And Max Cruz has accepted his contract, so he's going to be a sporadic first-team player. And I hate to tell him this, but he will be that kind of player who we make money off of. Who knows? Maybe he's going to be needed due to injuries or players who have been loaned out. I don't know. We're just going to have to see what happens. In the meantime, guys, we have signed quite a few players. I'm quite happy about that, and I will remind everyone who we have bought, loaned out, loaned in, come February. So we're going to delete that, and we're going to have a look at who are our current top deals. PK is in first place. Bamau or Bamu is in second place, and Grant is in third place. So not really a lot of major offers. But now we need to focus because Bordeaux is right in front of us, guys, and they are here. But in the meantime, Hebran has gone to EA Guingamp for $5 million. Another original PSG player. I salute you and I wish you the best of luck. West Ham have given us a reply for their transfer offer, and they said, we have reviewed your asking price of $100 million and have decided to match it. Oh my God, are you kidding me? You are joking. West Ham have that kind of money. Guys, this is huge news. Oh my God. Can you believe that? How's it going, Thomas Pratt? Check it out. West Ham are buying Guedes from me for $100 million. I did not think they would actually be able to afford that. That is insane. I told you guys, FIFA is so unpredictable. It is ridiculous. Can't believe that. And Guedes has said, hey boss, I was hoping you might be experimenting with the squad and would give me a chance to play. You damn right I might, because you could be going to West Ham, my son. Mate, that is crazy. That is so crazy. I can't believe it. So I'm just going to say a big shout out to DJ Swag, Joe Gaming. I hope he's doing really well, and I do hope you enjoy the show. Now, my first team have played against Lyonnais as well as Saint Etienne. So maybe we can give the second team a chance to play against Bordeaux. It is an away game, so hopefully we can come out on top. So let's just check out the second team, boys. So we've got Benzema and Suarez in that striking role. And Gould is supporting him on the cam. Halilovic and Rakitic are in the middle. Januzaj is on the left. Guedes is currently on the right. Why? I think it's because I forgot to change him back for Costa. Let's keep Guedes there because he can play on the right, and we'll just put Costa on the bench for now. Zuma, Smalling and Gaia are my back three. And João Carlos is my goalkeeper. Now, my subs. Griezmann and Lacazette, Pogba and Rodriguez, Hummels and Varane, and not Bale, but Costa. So that would be my bench. So, let's sort out the reserves based on overall. Of course, Ronaldo will be first, Bale second, Neuer third, Fabregas fourth, Alaba fifth, Alves sixth, Silva seventh. Okay, so let's make sure that everything is all solid. It looks that way. We're going to save that and wish PSG all the best. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's see if we can conjure up those 3 points. And we certainly do, guys. We get the win of 2-1. Goal scorers today being Benzema and Suarez. Players who received yellow cards are Gould and Zuma, and there was 2 substitutions made. Costa for Januzaj and Rodriguez for Halilovic. Well done, lads. Well done. I feel like this is our best season so far, but I don't want to speak too soon. We have got the Coupe Nationale coming up, the round of 32, and we're going up against Paris FC. So I'll definitely have my first team at the ready. 5 emails though, so let's check them out. So Gould has been suspended because he's accumulated too many yellow cards. Okay. FC Bayern have said for Varane that they do not believe that he's worth that much. I did ask for 160, so it looks like we're not going to have FC Bayern bothering us. And we have an offer for Diego Alves. Very nice. Barcelona would like to buy him from me for 18.5. I think I can get a little bit more money from them. So we're going to say $22 million. I would like $22 million. Hopefully they go for it. I'm sure they can afford it. But it's whether or not they think he's worth that amount of money. I at least want to try and get his value. If not, I'm just going to have to accept it because he is on my transfer list. Now, Rakitic has said, just wanted to say thanks for the amount of playing time I'm getting. I'm really happy with that. You're welcome. And Guedes has said, thanks boss. It was really great to be given the opportunity to play. You're welcome as well, because you might be going to West Ham, son. Now, moving on. Okay, and here it is, the Coupe Nationale. Guedes has been sold, boys, to West Ham for $100 million. Oh, wow, that is incredible. We have been allocated 85 million. I cannot believe it. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, due to the fact that that is super crazy, we might have to make a very crazy decision. So what I might do, boys, is end the stream and then come back to you with a crazy decision. Thomas is asking me, Millsy, who won the international tournament in your career mode? If I'm at all honest, Pratt, I cannot remember. So it might be worth just going back to my previous episodes and checking them out yourself. It's normally Karchakul who knows who won. But I don't at all remember, mate. You know, I'm in an iron whether I should create a Facebook page just based on my YouTube streaming. So I can keep in contact with you guys and keep tabs on the whole streaming thing. So, you know, we have a better form of communication. So let's just move on for now, and I'll probably figure it out a little bit later on. I've been mad busy in my actual life, so it's only from time to time I can do these streams, and I don't have the answers for everything, I'm afraid. But I will find out in the future. Okay, so Barcelona have said we've reviewed your asking price of 22 million and have decided to match it and go ahead with the deal. Awesome. At least we're going to be making a bit of money in that department. So here's the match, but guys, I'm simply going to save it right there and make this a shorter episode than usual, and do some recon, and then start a new stream either tonight or tomorrow. More so for tonight, depending on how my girlfriend feels and whether she's going to come to bed or not. But I'm going to do some recon, come up with a major decision, and you're just going to have to stay tuned for that, guys. So without further ado, I've been your boy, the man for simulated FIFA, MillzySawUs, and this is my FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 6, Episode January, Part 2. Take care, guys, and goodbye.